This morning in the Road Home, we are talking about Adoption Rhode Island and the Heart Gallery, as well as Cardi's leather collection. Nairobi is here. Nick, Ron, and Pete Cardi, along with Jennifer Foster of Adoption Rhode Island. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Great pleasure to have you all here. There we are. Hello. Good morning. Jen, always nice to chat about the latest happenings with Adoption Rhode Island. But before we get to you, Nick, let's discuss the leather collections available at Cardi's.
Yes, the 2019 collections are here. The new colors, the new styles. They're on the floors for you to come in and peruse. We have the reclining, power reclining and stationary, sofas, love seats, recliners, sectionals, chairs, and other items too that are available in leather. There's a lot of items. Leather has always been at the intersection of comfort, luxury, and durability.
Fantastic stuff, and you guys always have an abundance of options, and Ron, leather is really timeless, isn't it?
Absolutely.
The appeal is endless.
It'll last a long time if you take care of it properly. The key is to get the right leather for the right room and the right use. So depending upon how much you entertain, what type of room it's in, how you like to live, you fill in the staff how you want to do that, and we'll make sure that we put you in the right leather, because each leather is a little bit different in terms of how you want to treat it. But for sure, if you get the right leather, it'll last a long time. Take care of it, it'll take care of you.
And you know me, I'm the king of dinner parties.
Absolutely,
I do nothing but entertain,
well,
Pete, you know.
With the amount of people you have through that house, you got to make sure you get the right stuff.
They come through one at a time, they take a number. And Jen, Adoption Rhode Island, I mean, the work you are doing, tremendously laudable. Talk about the Heart Gallery, this year's edition, and what we really need to know.
Sure. Happy to be here to talk about the Heart Gallery, and it's being displayed at Cardi's. You know, it's the new year. Unfortunately, there are still too many kids who are waiting in foster care, but I know among your viewers there are people who are considering and been thinking about how they might open up their heart through adoption to bring a beautiful child into their life. The Heart Gallery may be the way to be introduced to that child. Right. The portraits are beautiful pictures that reflect the kids' resilience. These are smart, amazing kids. They're unique. They have dreams. They have hopes. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to be with a family, be with someone who's going to be with them as they find the future they deserve. This year, something new, we have two families in the Heart Gallery sharing their story. We believe it's really an inspiration to others, and also we want to remind people that ARI is there for families from the beginning when they're thinking about adoption all the way through and beyond when the adoption becomes final. Cardi's cares about kids in really extraordinary ways all year long, but we are really honored to have the Heart Gallery at Cardi's, where hundreds and hundreds of people are going to see these children and meet them and consider opening up their hearts to think about adoption in their own lives.
I was on your website earlier, and right there on the page, you know, it says children first, always.
Always.
And I think that really typifies and epitomizes what this is all about and why we need people to come together.
Absolutely.
And Pete, they just do such a terrific job, and you guys, longtime supporters.
Yeah, we were talking about that back in the green room, and we've been supporting this over, 35 years has been Adoption Rhode Island, so they really know what they're doing. They are the gold standard in the industry, unfortunately. It needs to be there, but it's wonderful that they're there to take care of the kids and to, marry, so to speak, the kids to the families. Right. We were at the National Adoption Day just a few months ago, and it was great to have over 20 kids, have their adoption finalized. The Heart Gallery is on display at our Route 2 store. Stop in, take a look at the photos. There's bios on the children, and it can be your first step to adoption. Some of our staff have actually, it spurred them to adopt. And we've had other success stories too.
Absolutely.
So if you're thinking about it, this is a first step.
That is so terrific, a wonderful way to support. And one of my first ever segments, I'll never forget, right here with the Road Home, was with Adoption Rhode Island. So it's been wonderful. I've had the privilege of seeing you guys grow, and it's really an honor to be able to spotlight your organization. Jen and Nairobi, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, for more information on the leather collection available at Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses and Adoption Rhode Island's Heart Gallery, just head to roadshow.com and click on the Road Home channel.